and welcome to Cardboard and Plastic. Today is just going to be a video about kind of where I am collecting right now. I got a mail day for the last month, so I haven't been buying a lot. I've been buying a little bit on ComC, but taking a little bit of break. I've been selling some cards. I do have $800 on eBay right now, just sitting there after I sold a few cards, so I'll kind of talk about possibly what I want to do with that money. So I was cleaning out one of my cabinets for cards, and really the cabinets I have are only for raw cards, so I kind of display some of my PCs. So I had a bunch of Smits cards in, and I rotated them out for another collection. And I just pull these out as a backdrop, and these are some cards there that I had in the cabinet. So this is from the 2000 finals. This is a jersey piece that they wore, Rick Smits wore in the finals when the Pacers played the LA Lakers. This is just the regular tops. I think the other one's gold label. This is another piece of the jersey. They have a bunch of different variations refractors with some of these too, and they get really expensive, some of the ones out of 25. So I'd love to collect every single Rick Smits card I can, but a lot of these things pop up and they just go for way more than I'm willing to spend. So yeah, a lot of 2000 basketball in that era, super expensive. This is a Converse Spanish sticker card. I don't even know too much about them. I saw on eBay they have a a whole collection with the sticker book. So this is really Rick Smits' first card, but it's Rick Smith, so they spelled his first name wrong and the last name. A lot of these European cards, these sticker cards, the spellings are just really funny to read, especially Hakeem Olajuwon and some of those other names. And this card is from a great set. This is 2014-15 Spectra, the Global Icons. This is an insert set. I believe there's 99 of these for foreign players, and these are really rare. They were case hits, and you just don't see more than one or two of the individual cards. I was going to try to put together the set, but it would just be ridiculous trying to hunt these down. There's a couple of players that I would like, but they go for a lot of money. When I bought this Rick Smits card, it popped up. I bought it. I haven't seen one since, on any platform. So they have a Patrick Ewing that I would be interested in. I think a Dirk Nowitzki just sold for in a BGS slab on eBay for quite a bit recently. The one that I kind of wanted to get, I should have pulled the trigger. It was a Joel Embiid, and that's his rookie year, so it has the rookie card logo on it. So yeah, maybe if one pops up, I'll grab it. So one thing is with my eBay account, I've been selling cards. I got $800 there, and I do want to talk about the eBay authentication. From a seller's point of view, I love it. So I do live in California, so a raw card does have to go to CGC, and they send those to Florida. However, for slab cards, and that's kind of what I sell on eBay, I sold a card for $400, and I love the eBay authentication as a seller. It really doesn't add time for my buyers. It goes, I'm in California, it gets there within 2 days, and typically the next day they authenticate it and ship it out again. It took a little bit longer this time because of the Labor Day weekend, but I in the past had to deal with buyers, and they were trying to scam me after I sent them a $300-400 card, and saying, oh, I didn't get it. And they play these games, and you could tell because you look at their feedback, and you're not allowed as a seller to give negative feedback, but they give positive feedback, sellers, and they say, like, this person tried to scam me. This person said they lost the card in the mail, try to get a refund. So I love the eBay authentication program as a seller. So it's just very, I just send it to PSA and voila, they take care of it. So, a couple of cards here. Number one, I'll take this one out. So the first card that I want to show you is part of the set I'm collecting. And so I bought this raw. And just like my Rick Smits collecting and this collection, like these are raw cards. So I do have a Phil Rizzuto 2.5 SGC, and I bought it for a cheap price. That thing's getting cracked, and I'm just going to keep it raw in a top loader there. So this 1951, this is the red back. I have 9 cards left, I believe. I still need some of the big names, so maybe option A. I could actually go ahead and finish that set off, the 1951 Topps red back, and maybe even get through some of the blue set, the blue back set. So I need the Yogi Berra. I need the, what else? Bob Feller. I think I need the Monty Irvin and a few more. So some of the bigger cards. But I should be able to get it all complete. So that's my first option. Maybe I'm going to spend my money on. Now with these cards, a lot of these things, they look great. But again, I don't like to point out the flaws in the cards, but there you go. So if this graded poor, and it doesn't go through the back. But these surface wrinkles under bright lights, you can see them. But really, I'm not going to be looking at the card in bright lights and angles. So really nice Warren Spahn. And the next card kind of relates to a Warren Spahn in a way. So this is a Oddball card. So John Mangini just did a video about Oddball, and I like the name Oddball. I like the name Junk Wax. It gives a negative thing about the card, maybe keeps some people away. But for me, it's not negative at all. It's just kind of a terminology. Junk Wax, just an error for me. And, you know, there's some really nice cards in the Junk Wax era. So this is a red Shane Deist. This card is the 1960 Lake to Lake card, and these cards were stapled to milk cartons. So this is a dairy card, and the majority of cards you see, not a lot survived like this. So a lot of them have staple marks because they actually stapled them directly to a milk carton, and then also they sent them in for these prizes, and they would send you back the card, but they would either punch it or they would stamp it on the back. So I collect Hall of Famers, and there's 2 other Hall of Famers in this set, and the 2 other Hall of Famers are Hank Aaron and also Warren Spahn. And that's why I have this Warren Spahn as well. So these are like really, I bought a lot of cards at ComC, but I'll have an order coming back. And in part of that order, I did see, and I believe I paid $100 for the worst condition card I have ever bought before. It's a PSA 1. And I bought the Warren Spahn Lake to Lake. And it has PSA 1 because what happened is with the staple mark there, they ripped it off, and there's a hole right by Warren Spahn. And I actually never buy cards that are that heavily damaged, but I kind of liked it. And it was it was the story behind the card, right? These cards were stapled to milk cartons, and that card I have not seen like on eBay under $300. I don't think they had more than like 20 or 30 graded with PSA and SGC like combined. So there's not a lot of them out there. And this card I got for, I believe, under $100. So can't go wrong with that. So with one of my ComC orders coming up, hopefully I get it back in a month, I will show you that card, the Worn Spawn Lake to Lake. And now I'm also looking for the Hank Aaron. That one would be super expensive. I think I haven't seen any of those like under $700, $800. So with my $800 on eBay, I'm going to let you in the comments help me decide. Number one, should I finish my Redback set? Number two, I'm trying to collect a Hank Aaron run, so should I get some of the individual cards? All right, so I need a 55 Bowman, I need a 56 tops, 57 tops, 60 tops. Right, those are the big ones I need. I think I have most of the others, maybe a couple here or there, like a 1970 tops for some reason I don't have. So should I buy a few of those cards? Or should I just save up and get the Hank Aaron rookie card? Let me know in the comments below. So again, have a great day and keep on collecting.